It's time for music, makeup, and motivation with Monica. Let's go, friends. 3, 2, 1, and makeup time. Here we go, friends. As always, the first thing we're gonna do is light our candle. Strike a match, and woohoo! We have a light. Light that candle, and get in the zone. Yay. All right, so first we want to take a deep breath. Okay, y'all, this Pixie product, so good. I'm so happy with it. Always follow up with a sunscreen. So we've already done all of our skincare, so let's dive right in. This Wet n Wild foundation. This photo finish, dewy finish, amazing, gorgeous, smells good, cute little applicator. Let's just pop this right on the cheeks, a little on the chin, nose, and forehead. I'm loving this foundation. 1 second, I need to get my foundation brush. Okay, this one, so good, nice and dense. We're gonna go in and blend out with this foundation brush. I'm gonna try and do this as seamless and quickly as possible so you aren't waiting for me to blend out my foundation for days. Because as my sister says, nobody wants to watch that, Monica. So, blending, blending, blending. I'm really, really liking this. It's nice and dewy. Always hit the eyelids with this, a little bit underneath. And just make sure you blend down to the neck and jawline. Because nobody wants that line. This is really, really gorgeous. I'm pretty impressed because I didn't even match myself. And I just kind of picked it out, eyeballed it, soft beige. Really pretty. Love it. Make sure we go in and blend it out a little bit more with the Beauty Blender because we do not want any harsh lines or anything like that. So we just want it to look as natural as possible. I really like this. Okay, well, now that we did that, let's move on to concealer. This one is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. Bop, 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 bop. Just a little bit right underneath the eyes, and then we're gonna blend this out with a concealer brush. That one is a really nice round concealer brush from Sephora. Blend it out with a brush or your fingers or Beauty Blender, whatever your little heart desires. I'm probably gonna use my fingers, and I'm probably gonna use a Beauty Blender as well because we really need this to be just blended, friends. Okay, so blend it out. Now we are gonna go in with some bronzer. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use bronzer next. Oh, first I have to do more blending. Okay, now we're gonna go in with bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer. This is my absolute favorite. It comes with a cute little brush. Really, really nice. Super easy just to sculpt out the cheeks and get a little bit of that contour going. So we're gonna sculpt underneath, we're gonna do the temples, forehead, a little bit on the jawline, bring it down to the neck, and this just starts out your contour. I actually like to use 2 bronzers, so I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass. This one has a little bit of shimmer, so we're gonna take a fluffy brush, pop that in, tap it off, a little more, tap it off, and hit the high points of the cheeks. This one just gives you a little bit more of that kind of J-Lo glow, and I really like to warm up my contour, so basically just going right back over where we already hit with that bronzer. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. All right, so we have the bronzer. Now we're gonna go back in with the Beauty Blender just because we don't want any harsh lines or edges, and I'm a little bit obsessed with blending, so I think we're blended. Moving on to the eyes. Fluffy brush. This is the Tom Ford palette. I love it. It's gorgeous. My beautiful friend Sarah sent me this, and I'm almost out. So we're gonna go in with that warm pink shade, tap it off, and go right into the crease with that. We're just gonna start blending this out. A little bit more on the other eye. Blend, blend, blend. And you don't really need to worry too much. We're just kind of getting this all over the lid, because we're gonna go back in a second with a super fluffy brush that has no product on it. And I think I got enough product on there. Perfect. So now let's go in and grab that other brush, and then we're just gonna blend this out all over the lid. This just helps to move the product and gives us a little bit more of a natural, more even eye. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but we do in a little bit. Okay, oh, I need to do a little bit underneath my eye, so I'm taking a smudge brush, same color. We're just gonna smudge that right underneath the lash line, just to give it a little bit of definition, and so it looks a little bit more complete. You always wanna do what you do to the top, you wanna do to the bottom. I feel like we need a little something extra though. What do you think? Glitter! Hourglass. This has a really natural, beautiful shimmer. Let's see. Ooh, yes, we love this. So we're gonna warm this up with our ring finger, and then we're just gonna press a little bit right on top of the eyelid. So we're gonna take a little bit on the eyelid and then in the inner corner, and that's just gonna give us a little bit of shimmer. Super natural, but also wakens up the eyes and gives us a little bit of a glow. Can't forget the other eye. Just right on that like ball of the eye, the actual eyelid and inner corner. And then we'll also pop a little bit underneath just to waken up the eye a little bit more. So easy. Make sure you put the lid back on that though, because it will dry out. And then we're gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. So this is brand new, it's from Pixie. Have never tried this before. I'm super excited. This one is Black Blue Eye Pencil Endless Silky Eye Pen. So really, really creamy. I'm gonna try my best to do a quick wing for you. This kind of takes time, but I'm just gonna pop that on. So we have a little bit of a lifted cat eye and a little bit more definition on our lash line. Let me clean this up a little bit. I'll use concealer brush. Okay. So we're just gonna brush a little bit underneath and kind of lift that eye. What do you guys think? Cute. Okay, now let's try and mirror that on the other side. This is always a challenge trying to do this in the camera, so let me see what angle is gonna work best here. Probably this mirror over here. Okay, so we're trying our best to get the most even wing. Close. Well, it's a little bit thicker, but hey, we can blend this out with our finger. Perfect. Okay. Well, you're not gonna be exactly even, but you get the point. Give yourself a beautiful wing. I love it. It's super creamy, goes on so nice. Okay, so once we have the wing, we are then going to move on, Monica. Girl, you got to move on, move on. Okay, so maybe I should do a little bit on the lower lash line. What do you think? Yeah, let's do a little bit on the lower lash line. We're gonna give it a little bit more of a smoky feel. Navy is really, really great for brown eyes, or any eyes for that matter, but it makes the whites of the eyes pop, so love it. So good. Now let's smudge it out a little so we don't have a super harsh line, because we want it to be, remember, natural, still defined, but natural. Okay, something else that's gonna make your eyes pop. Lash curler. Let's curl those lashes. I really can't curl my lashes in my phone, so I'm gonna grab a little mirror and make sure they are nice and curled. I just do a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of crimp it up, open and release. And there we go. Lashes are curled. Time for mascara. This is a Big Ego from Tarte. Really like this one because it's hot pink, but it's also really natural, super fluffy, and has really good ingredients. So we're gonna wiggle that onto the lashes, wiggle that onto the other lash, and really just try and coat my baby lashes as much as possible. I have like no lashes. And then I'm gonna get a little bit on the bottom. Remember, what you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. So we're just layering on that mascara. And, I think I got a little bit, but let's see. We can clean it up with our concealer brush. I'm forgetting something. I forgot highlighter and blush. Hello. Oh my goodness. So let's get a little bit more from this Tom Ford palette that I love. Pop a little bit on my top point of my cheek, like that C area where the light is gonna hit, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of this gorgeous blush. It's just like a really natural, kind of like mauvey pink shade. Nothing crazy. Blend, 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 blend. And now, what are we going to do? Well, I believe we need brows. Okay, Milk or Anastasia? I think I'll go with Milk. Okay, so this is just a tinted brow gel. I'm just gonna sweep this through my brows, hoping that it will perform some type of miracle. And the other brow, which if I had gorgeous, fluffy, beautiful brows, this is all I could do and go. But I don't, so I think I need something else, and I'm gonna use a pencil for that. This one is from Soap and Glory. It's angled, it's amazing, super natural, and I'm just gonna use this to go back in and sculpt out my eyebrows. This one is just gonna give me a little bit more definition. I'm gonna kind of feather that in, and let me comb out some of that gel because it's a little thick with this spoolie. Okay, yeah, there we go. Other side, and then we are going to continue sculpting out the brows. So let's not spend forever on the brows, but we do want them to be a little bit more defined. Oh girl, you are getting crazy with that pencil. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I totally messed that up. Okay, well, brush it out and try again. Okay. Don't have a panic attack over brows. They're just brows. Yes, they're important, but get them as close to possible and then move on. All right, blend it out. No one will notice. You can also cover it with a little bit of powder. This is great. I love this. It's from Candy Johnson. It's a banana powder. It's just gonna control a little bit of that oil and shine and keep everything in place, not moving, just a little bit, and boom. That's enough powder. I kind of liked it dewy, so I shouldn't have really done that, but we have a solution. We are gonna do a little bit of spray. So let's go in with this. We're gonna rehydrate the skin, and then I'll press it back in with my beauty blender and set it and forget it. Ooh, Pixie, this last thing, lip product, so amazing. Shea butter, gorgeous, ripe raspberry. Let's give ourselves a little bit of color. We're gonna pop that on and hope it stays on, and that's the natural look, friends. Thanks for watching.